Alright, this is gonna be basically a rewatch of September Chanmi against the Sil Hordes. Here's my team. Marvelous as Vivlos. Nature. I feel like I should have made Chrono instead of Nature, honestly. For debuffs. Not, I mean, Chrono wouldn't be a debuffer, but anyway. Whoops. Tap dance. Vivos, not great. Not great. 22%. I rotated it out a bunch because that's what I do. I always do this shit last second. Only 6.5k skill points. I wonder if it's probably because of this, right? So, I sacked on the second part of this gacha, so I could not MLB Stego and Admire, and I have no daring tax. So I am missing an SP bonus. I also didn't race much, but I wonder if that's enough. Like, cause I was looking at people's horse Umas, and most of them have like 6.8, 6.9. A lot of them have 7k. I'm always like pretty low. I mean, decent skills. Decent lineup. And then we have 61% win rate. Okay. Made 10 days ago. Crown, Ogre, NTR, XNATR, Rhine, New Rhine, Dober, Uni, MLB, Meta Deck. We only got one inheritance, actually, from these uniques, which is unfortunate. Honestly, still doesn't need Rhyme. She doesn't even need Admire Groove. That's sort of like, it's sort of silly, like how freeform she is for Sasha. Like, she literally doesn't need this inheritance, and she doesn't need this card, so she can sort of do whatever. Like in my situation, like, yeah, you'll see later what I do. I make a compromise on Marvelous. Tap dance 0%. This is probably to Toa Chrono. This is probably to Toa Chrono Genesis. Like, that's the only explanation. Yeah, let's actually look at like everyone's stuff. Right. Can we do it for more from this? Okay, yeah, here. Alright, yeah, first, fourth. I mean, this is my Marvelous. So I make a sacrifice here. I'm running one LB Admire Groove and I borrow tax. If you saw on the Vivlos, I had Mac and I borrowed Admire Groove. So the reason is basically I don't have another good int card, right? I have a Rudolph that's 0 LB for int. I have a Mac that's MLB, but that's good for Senko. I have no tax, not even a 0 LB tax. I just have no tax whatsoever, no daring tax. And then like the next int card I have is Ramon. So it was sort of dire, and I was thinking like, stats be damned, because this scenario you just overcap on stats anyway. So like, let's just go for as many like the golds, right? So I run one LB in my group here. Again, not many skill points, 6.4, because one LB on my groove does not have 2 SP. But I mean, she got basically everything she would need, right? Ogre. Yeah, I only had one extra thing proc here, but I mean, well, that's what you get. Marvelous. This guy's running double debuff still. You know, debuff. The thing is, the weird thing about this is, like, look at his debuffers in. Like, what? And he remade these the day before, because they have no record, right? I remade my Nice Nature the day before as well, right? But, I mean, it's a debuff. But it's like, you don't, like, what? His debuff deck is like, Yeah, like, I don't know if this guy just forgot how to build debuffers or something or fell asleep, right? But 767 int on a debuffer is like, what are you doing? Like, bruh. You don't even need Tucker in this scenario to make a debuffer. You get so many skill points because the scenario is so overtuned that it literally doesn't matter. You can close, like, you can just remove this card. You don't need any sort of help. But yeah, 760 debuffer. I don't know what he's thinking here. And then this guy, what's this? Blue Corinne? Blue Corinne, right? Yeah. I mean, Chrono 12.8% win rate is like, he made this. This is like last Chanmi's Chrono, and like Gold Simsu Gold Chip Inheritance last gen, and then like he got NTRs, he got normal NTRs, not Christmas NTRs, unique. Like and Singularity, yeah. Even though he has the meta deck for Senko, I don't think this guy tried very hard, if at all. He's using last Chanmi. I'm surprised. Yeah, 12.8. Whatever. Tap Dance already 0%. He made this 2 months ago too. Actually, it seems like. So, literally, like, yeah, I don't know what this shit is. Like, maybe he won last Chanmi with this, but I doubt it because these don't even have last Chanmi's meta skills. Nice nature debuffer. You know, look, no Tucker, 1,300 int, right? Like this scenario, like I don't know what Mebius is doing. Blue Current still. Okay, at least he made this, you know, relatively recently. 42% win rate, 85. Yeah, I mean it's still. What can I say? 6,850 skill points. Yeah. Does he have the meta deck? No, he's running double int also, which is very strange here, honestly. I feel like since you don't need a Admire Grove for still, you could just run something else. I don't know why he ran Daiwa. It's very weird to me. Whatever. More or less a perfect parent lineup. Ad Astra, S-Crown, Jam Poke, Simsu Tachyon, Ogre, NYTMO. Skills. You notice something? You notice something, right? I just mentioned a perfect parent lineup, right? He has no other uniques. In fact, he has fucking position sense. Like, I don't. What is this guy doing? I don't understand. The fact that his Uma somehow still has like a 50% win rate is like pissing me off. Like, my friend had a theory actually that this guy buys skills from the bottom and he just hit confirm without realizing he ran out of skill points. But it's like, why even bother, right? Like, why even bother? Like, at Astra, you got fucking Halation, right? Like, Cascade, whatever, Jam Poke's, Faith in the Pharaoh, Ogre, Victory Beat, right? 10 Tip. You have all, like, any of them are good, and you bought none of them. Yeah, so, I don't know what he's doing. We already looked at my Vivlos. 22% right. And finally, his last debuffer. Again, 839 int on a debuffer. That's worse than global. I don't know what this guy's doing with his debuffers. I don't know who told him or taught him how to make debuffers, but he obviously doesn't know how to make debuffers because, like, none of these stats matter except this. And the fact that it's below, like, 900 is, like, that's crazy. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, whatever. Double debuffer still. And then a guy who should not be here with last year's Chrono and Tap Dance City, and then I guess this year's still, but like really shitty skills. So whatever. So actually, it's not that bad a chance to randomly win. It's just me and Blue Corinne basically. No, not Blue Corinne, Mebius. Blue Corinne is literally sandbagging. He's there to spoil this Chanmi for either of us. With his subpar still. So we'll just see.
ち残った優秀たちの最後の大舞台チャンピオンズミーティングクラシック決勝現在1番人気はここまで無敗トリプルティアラの馬娘1番ステルインラブこの評価は少し不満か2番人気はこの子春の三冠馬娘クロノジェネシス注目のここまで無敗トリプルティアラの馬娘ビブロス8枠8番での出走
私が一番期待している馬娘気合い入れてほしいですね
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いましたさあゲートが開いた各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました
Start honestly doesn't matter. Like, I've seen so much random shit in this cup, so I have no clue.
タップダンス七会長に飛ばして行きます先頭はタップダンス七単身で飛ばして行きます先頭から大きく離されて2番手は7番ステルインラブ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう前から大きく開きました隊列は縦長になっています
各自自分のペースを保っているようですね
さあ離れてきたのはタップダンス七このままリードすることができるか続きました7番ステルインラブ1番審査クロノジェネシスさらにはマーベラスサンデー1番ステルインラブ追走向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ
Yeah. I want my Sashis to be around 4th. I don't really want to be 3rd or too high up because they need to be around 4th and the stills don't care though. So it's an issue if the still is like super far ahead of
1馬身離れてビブロス1番ステルインラブここにいた
ありがとう
I basically intentionally did not get much mid-race speed. I like overlapped all like ending spurt because still in love like doesn't care. Alright, here they go. Everything's going on.
馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません
勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された
I think
から先頭を捉えるとは出てくるのか残り400
what happens here is I think yeah this one right here. Marvelously pink non-stop girl goes off in the second she gets That was doing pretty well too for a second. Honestly, I'll be quite honest though. I thought if I was gonna win, it was gonna be Vivlo. It was gonna be Marvelous, like stacking shit because that's how I've been going through falls in this cup. Literally, like Marvelous would just randomly kill people. All right, well, this guy, I don't know why you're an A, but thanks. This guy is probably like, how do I lose the freaking Marvelous Sunday? But I mean, to be fair, like he doesn't know how to build debuffers, so yeah, whatever. Miss Victoria, the reason why we play. First time the song comes out, if they're gonna give you the option to skip it, because when it came out, it made a lot of people tight. Because it's like, why am I paying to watch another person's Uma win? I didn't mind too much because I think this song is really godlike, and I also have like no expectations generally, so. Thank you, Marvelous.